Gus, 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 beautiful people. Test, 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 test. Sk, 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 sk. Check. Sk, sk, sk. Rosin Smoke 420. Rosin Smoke 420. Sk, sk, sk. Debbie Carson. Sk, Debbie, sk, 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 sk. Sound check. Share it out. Share it out. Test, 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 test. Paralife TV. Paralife TV. Paralife TV. Sk, 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 sk. Sound check. Stony Baker MD. TWP Popcorn. TWP Popcorn. And it's Robin Rocks. Robin Rocks. Check. Robin Rocks. Gus, 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 gus. Gus, 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 gus. It's Addie Pickle. Addie Pickle. Addie, sk, 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 darling. Addie Pickle. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Dirty, rotten. Sk, 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 sk. Hey, sweet cheeks, Tammy's passions. Tammy. Sk, 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 sk. It's Niz Lover. Niz. I love you more than shrimp and grits. Rowan Entertainment. Rowan Entertainment. Rowan Entertainment. Jack Rowan. Buddy, Ska. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. It's another world in another time, in another place. It's an audio dream. And it's Harley Grower, and it's Harley Grower. Ska Harley, ska. And it's Russell, and it's Russell, and it's Russell. Ska, bro, ska, 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 ska. It's J-Dog, it's J-Dog, it's J-Dog. Jen's aura. Hey, darling. Check, Charlene. Sk, 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 sk. Can I get a holler for less than $1? Stony, sk, 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 sk. Stony Baker MD. Blood Dragon. And it's Robin Rocks. Roll call. Roll call. Hey, sweet cheeks. You guys ready for it tonight? Ska Debbie, ska. It's B-Miss. Welcome, B-Miss. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Addie Pickle. Addie Pickle. Addie Pickle. And it's oracles and beyond. Sk, 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 sk. Oracles and beyond. Oracles and beyond. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia. Tonight, we're going to be reading Land of the Dirty South. Pine and Escalade. Pine in Escalade. It's land of the dirty South. A novel by Jayscully. The sequel to Dutch Coffee Shop. Dick left the house wondering how many more times he'd see his patriarch, the man who had raised him for the past 11 years. A man full of wisdom, a hard and leathered man, a man called Hunt in another life, reticent, mysterious, brutal when it came to family values, unwavering in every sense of the word. It was unbelievable, too, he thought. Fucking cancer. How can it be? Pops is so young. You always hear about people with cancer, but you just never think it's gonna hit somebody close to you. No, he doesn't look good at all, now that I think about it. Why didn't I see this? It's why he's been complaining that things hurt so much. He's counting on you, though. You gotta make this trip a good one. Dickie had everything in order. The boat stocked, the fuel tank capped, trip's departure set for noon. The charter, 6 top executives from the Tyson Corporation, waited eagerly at the island view. The casino where undoubtedly they had, in their trash state, spent the evening gambling, drinking, and whistling at every decent woman passing by. Carrying on about, they catch the big ones. Sharks, yellowfin tuna, red snapper, trophy marlin, all the big game. No, it didn't make sense. Not at such a young age. Not 40. No, the last 10 years must have caught up with him. The test of time pulling his father forward. It had propelled him to a disease that would sooner than later take his life. Maybe, like Pop said, it's just what the sick does to you after a while. Makes you give up in a way. It gets lonely out here. And then Dickie's thoughts reverted to Hannah, his father's old flame from Holland. Maybe it has something to do with him never remarrying. His undying loyalty to Hannah Fontainebleau. Had he never forgiven himself for what had happened to her? Was her death too much for him? Did he actually want to die? He had prematurely summoned the genetic cancer that was now sealing his fate. Sk, 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 sk. Oh shit, your father wants to be with Hannah. It made Dickie very sad to think about his father's loneliness. Which was why he found himself thinking, what will it be, William? Life without Dad. Shit, he thought. Uncle William's song too. He gotta do something. Focusing on the task at hand and fighting the disturbing emotion that filled him to the brim, Dickie slid into the galley and made a pot of coffee. He wanted to make sure he got an early start. Quickly, he made a quick mental list. Check the bilge pumps again. Stay focused. Pops is counting on you. However, in all his determination, the more he focused, the more his father came into view. His father would die an awful death. A painful death. Oh God. Before the sun could make big day, as the cool breeze capitulated, the charter wound itself well past Ship Island, entering the outskirts of Chandelier. A barrier mass of land which appeared as a spit of dots in a chain, like an underwater procession of mountains displaying their peaks above the surface. In front of them awaited the true blue waters of the Gulf of Mexico. They entered BP land where old rigs stood out like gigantic erector sets. You couldn't help but wonder what might happen one day if one of these things blew its cap and the flow of oil couldn't be stopped. Your pop says it's one of the biggest reservoirs out there. He said there might be enough oil in that well to fill the Gulf of Mexico. Shit, what was it he said? Even if half that oil leaks out, it could be a planet killer. Dickie tried to understand the ramifications of such a disaster. When in fact he couldn't begin to wrap his head around. Down below, humming like ceiling fans on a humid day, the bilge pumps worked majestically. The troubles of their past making liars out of any ill thoughts Dickie had had about them. No, for all intents and purposes. The Hannah, she was a warrior. His father could often be heard bragging, "She's an old battle hump of a whale. She won't quit on. You don't have to worry about that." Man, how he missed his father's enthusiasm. Such is how life fools you. That's what Pop would have said. Dickie tried to ignore the voice in his head. He couldn't get those two words out of his head, though. Fucking cancer. Fucking cancer. Damn, to know that his dad harbored the love of his life all those years. Always in the back of his mind must have been Hannah. I know it fucking kills you, don't it? Dickie didn't know the gist of the story, but it had something to do with the father's former life in Holland. There'd been some kind of heist. And beyond that, Dickie knew little of what had happened. Suddenly, he wanted to know more. Sk, 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 sk. Chill. Who we got out there tonight on this wonderful evening? Welcome to the House of Thrillers. It's another world and another time and another place. And it's Benny Loco. Sk, 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 sk. It's Gromy's homies. Welcome, Gromy's homies. The Lazarus Project. Sk, 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 sk. PK and SK Lee. It's the Alcy Gross Show. The Alcy Gross Show. The Alcy Gross Show. There she is. Aisel Dama. Sk, sk, Aisel Dama. Sk, sk. Hey, darling. Any thoughts on that chapter? Y'all leave a comment down in there. We'll edit in or edit out later. Listen to those drums. Roll call. Stony, sk. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Tingles, tingles, tingles. Brain tingles. Addy pickles. It's Addy Pickle. It's Addy Pickle. And it's Addy Pickle. I wonder if we're gonna meet Fonzie tonight. Jimmy surely didn't like not going on the charter with him. He knew full well that Dickie was capable of handling the trip, though. It's just not a nice thing knowing you're gonna die, he kept telling himself. Somehow you just gotta get this shit out of your head. There's no use dwelling on it. It'll do you no good. Focus on the good things, Occupy your mind. There's a lot of stuff to think about. While Dickie was away, he knew it would give him time to put certain things in order. That night, upon reflection, Jimmy felt pretty good about his life, his accomplishments, the things he taught Dickie. He thought about a lot of things. That fateful day at the villa, the one that changed his life forever. After Klaus delivered William to Sophie, the rock star gangster entered the house and pointed the gun at Hunt. It's a combination, Menno Kleisen ordered. Hunt had recited off the proverb. I see you have found religion, Menno had said. Yeah, I'll take care now, Hunt had said. As he prepared to meet his maker. Yes, he had said these words to this evil man. Y'all take care now. It was unbelievable. Jimmy's memory regained traction. Klaus steadying the aim of the gun, getting ready to shoot him. And at the last moment before he pulled the trigger, he had turned to Menno Kleisen, wasting no time putting a bullet in the villain's head. Klaus said in English. We must hurry. The police may come soon. It is difficult to know. Where will we go from here? I think you should know to answer to that, Hunt looked at Klaus stupidly, like a puppet waiting for a master's hand, unsure of the situation. Now, Klaus said, for the second part of the plan. Hunt didn't know what to say. Have you tried to police hashish or not? Now is the time to say. And then Hunt remembered. Yeah, of course. The hash in Augustino's flat. Bimbo Barbarella. Bimbo. It's Bimbo Barbarella. Hey, darling. Test, Bimbo, test. And it's K-Lastic TV. K-Lastic TV. Addie Pickle. Addie Pickle. Addie, as they made their charter way deep into the Gulf of Mexico, the latter part of the day radiated with beauty. A phosphorescent sea surrounded them. The sky, a lace of gold and white threads raining down upon them with fires of hell. Skeeter, at the helm, in one of his better moods, feeling gregarious despite his tenaciousness, kept a caffeinated eye on the sea. Dickie knew that at times like these you could trust the unruly redneck's better judgment. Skeeter understood the water, and when he was in a bout of abstinence, there was no better man for the job. Actually, behind the dark mahogany spiked wheel, Skeeter was thinking, I could done gave up long time ago. That got me. Nah, stick it out. Like Mama used to say. You gotta fake it till you make it. Should never paid no mind to the old man anyway. Bastard wasn't nothing but a sorry no good son bitch. A little fish in the kitchen. Dickie sat hunched on the rail of the bow. He turned and glanced at Skeeter. God, you want to believe he's got a good heart. Sometimes it seems that way. Like he's, genuinely concerned about what's going on. But other times he seems oblivious. It's like his higher conscious just disappears. His father would tell him, "You be careful with Skeeter. You hear me? He's loose cannon." Upon hearing about his father's cancer, Skeeter had said of Captain Jimmy, "Oh, he's a tough old dog, you'll see. Anyway, we got this shit." Mysteriously, the Hannah chugged along like a duck in a pond. The weather's perfect, he thought. Dad's gonna be happy. We just got 3 solid referrals. And these guys from Tyson don't pussyfoot around. Dickie optimistically thought about the doctors. Maybe Pops can get another opinion. The young sea captain looked toward the sunset, now hot pink. Soon it would be dark, he knew, and the men would snore robustly in their bunks. An hour later, after making himself a fresh pot of coffee, Dickie poured 2 mugs and brought one up to Skeeter. He said, "Anything going on out there, Skeet?" Skeeter yawned like a piece of Play-Doh being stretched. "Not shit, really. I'm about to fall asleep up here." His words trailed off as he cradled the hot mug. "All the good out down there? Like lights," Dickie said. "Speaking of lights, you might want to think about turning some of them on." Skeeter suggested getting the Hannah ready for the night. He simultaneously noticed something floating in the water, roughly 200 yards to port. He raised his binoculars, searched the lenses, and after a second said, "What the hell is that?" "Huh?" Dickie said, turning into the direction of the uproar, putting in, "What is it?" "Shit, I know. Here, take a look." Dickie peered through the lenses. He saw, from what he could tell, what looked like a man standing in the pit of some odd-looking vessel. He waved a white cloth or some sort of flag. "That's odd," he thought. "Don't look like a boat I ever seen. The fuck's that guy doing out there anyway?" To Skeeter, then he said, "Looks like there's a man out there, maybe in trouble. Kind of strange, ain't it? Matter of fact, if my eyes ain't playing tricks on me, I swear it looks like a submarine." "A submarine? What you talking about? Here, let me see those things." "Damn, son, you ain't kidding. I think it is a submarine." "I think it is, yeah. I'm not sure about that guy on board, though." "Fuck you talking about?" He looks kind of foreign to me. Dickie thought momentarily, then said, "What do you think we ought to do?" Skeeter, half-cocked with bewilderment on his face, answered, "Beat the shit out of me. Let's go see what the hell's going on." I don't know, Skeet. Maybe we should. No, man, I think we need to go take a look. Skeeter chiseled a terse look on his face. Motherfucker out there like that, you never know. Dickie knew that Skeeter was probably right. But Dickie also knew that they could be sticking their noses where they didn't belong. A sick feeling transpired in his gut. Something wasn't right about the situation. Submarines don't travel in these parts, he told himself. Do they? I think this is a bad idea, Skeeter. About 30 yards from the vessel, which floated mirthlessly and without merit, Dickie realized that their assumption held firm. It was a submarine. Dickie said, "That guy looks like he's in a bad way." Again, the man appeared dehydrated, desolate, and mostly confused. "Probably been out here a while. Looks like one of them government jobs." "I don't know, Skeet." For some strange reason, it was now coming back to him. Dick remembered about Mexican cartels and how they smuggled drugs into the country, and how they often did this in many submarines. On the other vessel, Enrique, ridden with fever, near his deathbed, straddled the entranceway to the submarine. He waved the white t-shirt vigorously. His thoughts centered on attracting the attention of this oncoming boat. His senses, they for the most part had abated him. These men in this boat before him could be his ticket out. He wondered if perhaps he might be experiencing a hallucination, a mirage. Of course, looking down, he wondered why he had brought the shotgun with him. Bringing this incoherent-minded man to the realization that there was nothing rational about any of this. But then he remembered. In case they don't cooperate, he would, if necessary, use the weapon without further ado. Time nor space convincing him otherwise. From across the way, the raucous voice of Skeeter could be heard saying, "Guy looks like he might be in some serious trouble, Dickie." "You think so?" "I don't know, could be. When we get up there, you tie us off and I'll keep my eye on things." It took several more minutes to close the gap between the two crafts. Dickie moved into action, readying the ropes, aligning the bumpers, and so on. Skeeter, keeping the boat steady, prepared for a sudden thwart of the engines, a reversal that would bob their hull temporarily. First part of the plan had come to fruition. Yeah, I guess y'all don't realize that this is a rendezvous. It's not by happenstance. Orchestrated by Skeeter. The question was, where was Louise? As the men came into view, Enrique realized one of the men was no other than G.W. Cuevas, better known as Skeeter. He'd fired a shot into the air. The Mexican immediately wondered what the fuck was going on. Had Augustus rehired the American? He said to himself, don't remember anything of the sort. And then Enrique heard Skeeter. "Hey, you doing all right there, buddy?" Something wasn't right about this situation. It's the nut house. It's the nut house. Check peanut. Check, 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 check. Sk, sk, sk. And it's vacationing with Valentine. And its brain tingles. It's brain tingles. Welcome, brain tingles. What? Enrique's subconscious snapped. Skeeter speaking English to you, acting like he doesn't know you. Enrique flashed a toothy smile, prepared himself for the unpredictable moment to come. He knew something was wrong, something dreadful. Although he knew the sickness inside him would leave him disoriented, possibly unable to cope with the circumstances, he nonetheless pulled together what senses he had. It'll take the strength of 10 mules. Sk, 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 sk. When Skeeter was in earshot, Enrique said in Spanish, his voice somewhat of a slur, "What's going on, Skeeter?" And Skeeter, understanding every word, but pretending otherwise, he said, "You're not in English, you're not hurting nothing, are you?" Enrique felt dizziness. Over the last few minutes of fever hadn't spiked. The shit is just about Skeeter. He kept his breath. I gripped on the rail. Why do you speak English to me? What the hell for? Dickie recognized the agitated tone of a man in distress. Granted, he could stand nothing of the Spanish. Dickie saw that the Mexican eyed him oddly, as if he were measuring them for an attack. Right away, the young sea captain's suspicions proved correct. For the man producing a sawed-off shotgun without deliberation began speaking diabolically in Spanish, waving with true grip the weapon. It sounded like a saucier telling off a head chef. Dickie felt the bile rising up in him. Look, we ain't looking for no trouble. The man with the end of the double barrel stabbed in Dickie's direction. Hold on there now, partner. We all just out here having a good time. Just calm down. He flattened his hands as if he were smoothing the wrinkles on a bed sheet. With soft conviction, Skeeter threw in, I don't think he's looking for a party. Whatever you do, don't move a muscle. Shut up, cried the Mexican. As if it were only 2 words in English he knew. Oh my God, we're getting ready to die. Skeeter offered the Mexican a smile of upper and bottom teeth, saying, listen, man, like my partner said, we just out here having a good time. He licked his lips, made sure he spoke clearly, If you need some help, we don't mind giving it to you. Inwardly, Skeeter was saying, all right, motherfucker. His red egg blood boiled. You done stepped on the wrong toes. The Mexican's temper escalated, transforming into a massive rage of fury. Pointed directly at Skeeter, harsh words in Spanish erupted from his mouth. What is the fucking meaning of this? Skeeter saw that Dickie understood nothing of Enrique's words. He also noticed that the chop had picked up over the last minute or two. Every second or two it seemed to swell. Enrique would lose his balance, grab on to something in order not to fall or lose the weapon. Out of the blue, it wasn't because he wanted to, but because the wave rolled and the craft had caused him to. Enrique blew off a single shell into the air, shattered the stillness around him. Perhaps a soul could have heard the explosion, albeit doubtful. There was, beside them, no one in sight, just the three of them. And of course, the passed out patrons in the hold. Sk, 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 sk. Sk, 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 sk. Something funny or cute out there, Tito's will find it. It's Tito's McGee. Sk, 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 sk. Let's welcome in Tokyo Lloyd. Tokyo Lloyd. Welcome in Tokyo Lloyd. Ska Tokyo. It's Addie Pickle and it's Stony Baker MD. Ska, 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 brain tingles. You sold down my darling. Beautiful people. Yoga tugs. Yoga tugs. Get your yoga tug while they're hot. Ska, 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 ska. Ska, Sk, 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 Susie Valentin Realtor. Susie Valentin Realtor. Susie, check. There it is. I see it. Sound check. Sound check, CJ Canal. Sound check, CJ. It's JJ and Ina Lee. JJ and Ina Lee. A little fish in the kitchen. Grab your popcorn. Get you some milk duds. And I'll be right back. It's Tito's McGee's Roy. Tito's McGee's Roy. Stony Baker MD. It's Hazel Dama and it's cheers to you at Lady Tito's. It's Addie Pickle. Lowell Diabolical Spanish waving the soft off shotgun. Stony Baker MD and it's hey Stony Baker MD. Two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. It's Brain Tinkles and it's CJ Canoy and it's Susie Valentin Realtor. It's Debbie Carson. It's the Yoga Toads. Yoga Toads, ladies and gentlemen. Chica. Dun dun dun. It's the Nut House. It's the Nut House. This one's for you. Scully cramped, he's falling down. Can't get up. Nut House. I know it did a live feed a month or two ago and it's not easy. If Nut House was a mama, he'd be called Squirrel Cage. I've been thinking about doing a new one about my boobies. Still pondering if I should or not. It's good. It's good. I was just making a peanut butter sandwich. So cute, Lord. You guys should giggity Nut House. Hazel Dama, the Nut House, and it's the Nut House. And it's Hazel Dama. P.A. and S.K. Lee. P.A. and S.K. Lee. P.A. and S.K. Lee. P.A. and S.K. Lee. It's land of the dirty South. I'm a fan of the Chipmunk Channel. They made furniture, and squirrels and birds would be in there. I love that channel. Hello, the Nut House, a little fish in the kitchen. Be right back. Gotta put away my ice cream. Stony Baker MD. Squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. Brain tingles, Dagon Hills. Dagon Hills, Dagon Hills. Brain tingles, Dagon Hills. It's brain tingles. Doing it with that scabell. Naked in the house. Stony Baker empty. A little dish in the kitchen. Hey, nut house. Ace, it chilled me right down. Stony Baker MD. Dagon Hills, the nut house. Share it out. Share it out. I'm gonna sleep peacefully tonight. Nut house, how do you nut make baby? Stony Baker MD. And it's Stony nice, love me some ice cream, a sultan. With the shell and all. Stony Baker MD. I don't know. How? The house. I'm asking you, I'm a mama. Stony Baker MD. Scully, a soldama. Debbie Carson, it's Debbie Carson. Sneaking back in, I fell asleep. Tammy's passion. Let's just say it involves soft lighting and setting the mood with some nutty music. The Nut House. Addie Pickle Darling. They crack open a nut as in popping a cherry. Check, Tammy. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Tingles. I realize that the duct tape patch in my wall resembles a glory hole. They get toasted at first. That helps them come out of their shell. Take a nap. Hey, nutty. Take, of course. They listen to the Allman Brothers. Addie, yes, I googled it. Then Skeeter did it. Dickie never saw it coming. Couldn't believe it was even happening. Skeeter swinging that gaff. That fucking gaff. From out of nowhere. As if it were a circle looping around, swooshing. At last into the Hispanic's left eye. Like a damn ninja move it was. Dickie never seen anything like it. At the moment of impact, the point of the gaff sounding like a steak knife punching through a piece of raw meat. Skeeter knew full well what the weapon was capable of. And out of fury, he pulled the gas hook out through the Mexican temple, securing his prey. In a raised whisper, Dickie said, "Holy shit." The Mexican groped for the weapon, all senses abated. Skeeter said, "Motherfucking cocksucker," and then went to corral the man as if it were a stray rabies-infested dog caught in a game warden's noose. Enrique could see nothing, mere blackness. He felt the stabbing pain in his head radiating from his temple. A wet, sticky substance ran down his face. He knew it was blood when he tasted it. Prying aimlessly, he attempted to loosen the thing that gripped him. Well, his balance, it was gone. His scent smelled well, metallic and gray. And all around him the smell of salt and sea. Skeeter saw that Enrique was folding slowly his hand, short gasps from the Mexican coming infrequently. With incomprehension, Skeeter hoisted the Mexican and clipped him to the railing of the boat. The lifeless body proved worthy of a yellowfin tuna sapped of its strength. Dickie wondered what had just happened. Was the man dead? He sure looked like he was. Again, what had just happened? If the man was truly dead, then that meant Skeeter was a cold-blooded killer. And that meant, yeah, you're an accomplice. Jesus Christ, that's gonna freak out. After the commotion, Skeeter said, "Now that's one way to corral a cat." "Man, Skeeter, we can't leave him hanging there like that." Both men fell silent as a steady stream of blood crawled down the side of the Hannah. Her eggshell color crimsoned before their young eyes. Waves lapping the bodily fluids until they became one with the sea. Look, Skeeter said earnestly, that cocksucker was gonna kill us. Shit, Skeet. We gotta call the Coast Guard. Now hold on a fucking sec. The Mexican moaned, startling them. Shit, Skeeter's still alive. Maybe we should help him. Hell, we're having a good fucking trip. Unhooking the pole off the gaff, oblivious and superior to the weight he handled. Yeah, that's right, cocksucker. You getting ready to be shark bait. He gave the horizon one last check. And then, with one fell swoop, he jerked the man overboard. Sayonara, bitch. The body cannonballed into the water, making a loud dunk. Dickie said to himself, what have we done? Dad's gonna be pissed. Nah, that ain't even a word for it. Skeeter wasted not a second to look below deck. Less than a minute later, he was back. Dickie said, what'd you tell him? Said we had a great white on our hands. Believed you? Only one of them asked. The rest are dead to the world. Smelled like a damn brewery down there. Skeeter's nonchalance worried Dickie. He'd never seen his friend like this. Taking something so kindly. They just killed a man. Skeeter, then he said, what do you think we ought to do? Maybe we ought to go down there and see what the fuck's what. I don't know, Skeeter. We're in enough trouble already. What are you talking about? There ain't nobody out here. I just don't think it's a good idea. What the fuck, man? Ain't a damn soul for miles. Besides, I'm the motherfucker who killed him. I don't know, Skeet. I just don't like it at all. The fuck, man? You saw that cocksucker. He was gonna kill us. Both of us. Dickie said, all right. Don't say I didn't warn you. Long as you keep your trap shut, ain't nobody gonna find out. Just chill, okay? Dickie saw no point in arguing any further. He noticed, also, anxiety on his friend's face. What was going on? The young sea captain wondered. Be careful, Skeeter could hear Dickie saying. There might be someone else down there. Skeeter entered the submarine. Yeah, that motherfucker's gonna get it too then. Skeeter, unbeknownst to Dickie, knew he was going to blow away Enrique's partner the second he saw him. The unruly redneck knew that perhaps the accomplice was hiding somewhere in the sub, fearing for his life. Skeeter, because of this. Check. Skeeter, because of this, knew he may have the upper hand. With Enrique's shotgun in hand, he stomped off in search of his prey. Hell's going on down the street? Smell like fucking ass death down here. You see anything? Oh yeah, just hold on tight. And then Skeeter saw him. Louise, half covered with a sheet. That motherfucker's dead. Dickie, we got another motherfucker dead down here. Hold on a second. Huh? I want to look around. Hang on. You stay up there and keep a lookout. Told you, Skeet, it wasn't a good idea. I want you to just shut the fuck up. Dickie's subconscious waved red flags galore, compelling him to say, hurry up then, Skeet. Came the hoarse reply. Man, you gotta come down here and see this shit. You ain't gonna believe it, Dickie. Dickie went into the submarine, noticed right away the rancid, odoriferous stench of death. My God. And then without thinking, the Skeeter, he said, Dad's gonna be pissed. We ain't gonna tell your pops nothing. You got that. Not till we have some kind of plan. You understand me? Let's hurry up and get the fuck out of here, Skeet. Wait, something I want to show you. Dickie followed Skeeter deeper into the metallic cavern. When they located the source, Skeeter said, you see what I'm seeing? Dickie almost shit in his pants. Damn motherfucking nation. We're rich, partner. Skeeter, don't even think about it, man. It was like somebody lost their loot, that's all I can say. Dickie told Skeeter that he was crazy. They could be sent to prison for something like this. Fuck that shit, the unruly redneck snapped. The young sea captain's mind kicked into gear, dwelling on the matter he knew would do him no good. Sure, they were good old boys, tough, rough around the edges, but nothing more than that. And here was Skeeter acting as if he'd found the bag on the side of the road. Not to mention, his father was going to skin him alive. Skeeter explained the plan in his head. All but well for a lemonade stand. We take it upriver, hide it at old man's camp. When Skeeter got done explaining his idea, Dickie said, I don't know. It's a good idea, Dickie. We could retire. Dickie heard his father's words clear as day. Dickie, there ain't no such thing as a bag of money on the side of the road. Anything could happen. The damn mafia could be watching you the whole time. You never know. Take your family out, your friends, or anybody you know for that matter. You hear me, boy? I've been there. Don't ever let life fool you like that. With this thought in mind, Dickie's conscience spoke in heaves. The right thing to do is call the authorities. Have the Coast Guard come out. Turn the shit in. Tell them about the dead guy. Not to mention the dope belongs to some heavy people. Probably the cartel. Had they, in point of fact, stumbled across a cartel shipment? Something that big, a Mexican cartel. Jesus H. It was like winning the sweepstakes. But on a different level. Dick knew that these people would stop at nothing. Just like in the movies. I think we gotta turn it in, Skeeter. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is our big chance. It's not a good idea, Skeet. Look, whoever that shit belongs to, they're gonna come looking for it, and they do. Fuck them motherfuckers. What our ass is gonna do is hide the loot. You understand? Like we planned. We'll figure out what to do with it later. Dickie's subconscious screamed at him. There's always the chance you might get killed. But Dad's not gonna be around much longer. And Uncle William's gone too. So what does it matter? You're a man now, and you gotta stand on your own 2 feet. That's why it matters. But whoever said that kids listen to their parents? Chapter 3. Oh, I see. We are at Chapter 4, back with Mario Augustus, the Mexican cartel. Pardon me. Yeah, we'll meet Fonzie next time. Fonzie runs the casino. He runs the casino for the cartels, and y'all will meet him next time. I think we're winding it down, yeah. The NDT show. The NDT show. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. Ska bottle caps. Ska, 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 ska. Ska NBT. Ska. Back in my party days, it was fried potatoes mixed with sausage links. It's Elsa music and R. Sk, sk, sk. Dixie Moon. Dixie Moon. Hey, Dixie. Be there in about 15 minutes. Sk, sk, sk. Let's see something here. Dixie Moon. Dixie Moon. Dixie Moon. Dixie Moon. Hey, darling. Dixie Moon. Hey, Sultana. Hey, Sultana. Dagon Hill. It's Elsa music. Elsa music and Elsa music and Elsa music. Rain angels. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. We're coming in. We're taking it down. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I'm Scully, and this is the House of Thrillers. It's another world in another time, in another place. I see it. It's there. Right there. Where they said it would be. It's Scully, the author that reads to you. Buckle your seatbelts. It's quite the ride. We'll see you on the other side.